Hola a todos mis alumnos. Hoy vamos a hablar sobre algunas cosas importantes para este semestre. We are going to be discussing now some important things for this weekend. So the first thing that I wanted to do is I'm going to go here to our course outline just to make sure that you guys understand where to access the assignments that are going to be due. So week 1 was last week, where you needed to complete the orientation videos as well as the Learn Smart Countries and Capitals. For this week, week 2, we're starting with chapter 7, A Comer. The intro video and the Connect Learn Smart for Vocab was due on Wednesday. This coming Sunday, the 30th of August, you need to turn in the intro video comments through Blackboard and the tareas on Connect that have to do with vocabulary and culture. Bien, so let's go through those activities and how to access them. You can always here refer to the course outline to see what's going to be expected of you this week. And remember, we have due dates always every Wednesday and every Sunday to kind of break things up. So let's go back to our course content here from Blackboard. You'll see that I have put everything in order. So if you scroll all the way down to through the rest of the course, everything that we need to complete for the remainder of the semester is here, along with the due dates. And the reason that I posted, for example, the intro video and the comments to the intro video here is just so that you can actually see the assignment. You do not, I repeat, do not post your video here. It tells you in the instructions that you must go to VoiceThread, and then it tells you how to get there, Blackboard, course content, VoiceThread, and put your 2 to 3 minute video there. So that's what you should have done on Wednesday. So we're already in course content, VoiceThread is right here. Okay, so that intro video was due on Wednesday, 2 days ago. You'll see that the Learn Smart that was due on Wednesday is here as well. The next 2 tareas that you have that are coming up for the 30th, the comments to the intro video, and I'll show you guys how to do that, are due this Sunday the 30th, and it gives you the instructions that you need to make 2 oral comments, that you should build off of something specifically they say in the intro video, and that no written comments are accepted. Please use webcam. Okay, so the instructions are here. You do not turn the comments in here. You do it in VoiceThread because that's where the intro video is. But here, this intro video and this is where you'll get your grade for those 2 items, okay? So that's why I have them up here, not because you have to put the comments or the intro video here, right? You do it in VoiceThread like the instructions indicate. Also here is where you have the vocab and culture tareas for chapter 7, and we'll go to that as soon as we review VoiceThread. So I'm going to click on my VoiceThread tab, wait for it to load, and you'll see that these are the videos for VoiceThread for our course, right? So everybody who posted their video is here. So you'll just pick a video from any of these on the list that you see, whoever's video that you want to watch. So let's say we want to watch the video by this classmate. Okay, so I'll watch their video in its entirety, and then when I want to make a comment, you'll see this add or this plus sign. Okay, and here it says record video comment. So I'm going to click on that icon. It starts to use my webcam. So you can see here, I've already allowed it. I previously to use my webcam and my audio, so that's why I didn't have to do it this time. It didn't pop up. So I'll leave my comment here for this student. I really like that you talked about X, Y, and Z, etc., etc. This can be in English or in Spanish, but you do need to make an oral comment. So then I will stop the recording. It's going to take a second to upload it, and then it'll say save. But you have the preview there. I don't want to leave this comment on the student's page, so I'm just going to cancel it. But if I were a student making this comment, then I would push save there. So I'm going to push cancel so it doesn't show up on his intro video. So that is how you leave a comment on VoiceThread. Whenever we do anything that is VoiceThread related, make sure that you do not turn it in to that assignments page on course content. You do it in VoiceThread, right? I have everything here so I can give you the instructions for those activities. Bien? Okay. So the next thing that we go to is the Tareas, Chapter 7, Vocab and Culture. So you have two options. You can always click here from course content, and it takes you to this page. Of course, it looks different for me because I'm the instructor. The second option is if we go to our Blackboard page, I'm going to go to Student Preview, and I'm going to scroll all the way down. And you'll see on our side panel here, you have the option to go to Connect, and it says go to my Connect section. So I'll click here, Connect, and then you'll log in with your email that you use. Should be your Jaguar email to go to our course. Okay, so that is another option that you have. Maybe I'll see. Okay, I'm going to exit the preview. Another option is when you can click McGraw-Hill Connect, and you'll do your login for the class, and you'll click. It should only have one option for you because I have multiple options because I teach multiple sections. So I'll put in my password to go to our section. Okay, Fall 2020, Spanish 1312. I'm going to go to Student View. So you'll see here in this student view that you have all the activities for the rest of the semester that you need to complete. They're all already here, so you know what's expected of you each week. Remember, we do always have due dates on Wednesdays and Sundays. Wednesdays and Sundays. Okay, you can access your ebook here to help you as you are completing the activities. Okay, you'll go here to the chapters. So we're doing right now vocabulary. So capítulo 7, this is the one we're currently in, a comer. This is the first page. So I always have this really big just so that you guys can see it. You can always minimize it to make it lower, as smaller. We'll go through la comida y las comidas. So this is your vocabulary section. So if you need help with your vocabulary connect, you can review these pages if there's something specific that you don't understand, right? And the great thing about this is it's very interactive. So when you push this button, it will tell you how it sounds. El desayuno. Okay, so we'll go back to our connect. It is available it ends August 26. We're going to make sure I go to the right one. So chapter 7, vocab and culture, that's the one that's going to be due this Sunday. Okay, so it tells us that there's 29 questions. You can always save and exit as long as you complete it by the 30th. You do have 2 attempts to complete it. Okay, it is worth a total of 290 points. So you'll go into Blackboard to start. I'm sorry, into the Connect. Okay, so I'm going to go through and just see what I need to do. And if you look here, it looks very similar to something that we are seeing on the page, so that it will help you figure out what you need to input here, right? So that you are always having a reference. You can use your textbook, okay? So this is just an example. I'm just going through to see what it looks like, just to give you this ahead of time so that you understand. Okay, so the next thing it tells me to do is indicate the corresponding part from the picture, in which we have it there as well. So if there's something that you don't know, you can always reference that page. So for example, se is pointing to here. This I know for sure is café, right? Just because I love café. café. So number 1 is el café. It corresponds to letra C. So this is what you'll keep doing for all of the exercises. You have this option here that says check my work. You can always do that as well. This gives you different options too. You can go to the ebook. So you'll just scroll down through to get some practice here with the vocabulary. You can also kind of jump ahead to different sections if there's anything that you want to see that's different. So I'm going to go here to number 13 just to kind of jump around. So here, this one is I think this is more related to culture. Okay, completa el diálogo entre Ana y Paulo. Oh, so this is kind of the difference between saber and conocer. Okay, so we'll go up and we can reference that section. ¿Qué sabe usted y a quién conoce? So here we're trying to understand the difference between saber and conocer. Okay, those two verbs, because they both mean to know in English. Okay, so it gives you here the different examples. Saber is in reference to a number, right? A telephone number, a name, knowing how to do something, specific factual information, whereas conocer is more related to knowing a person or knowing a city, meeting somebody for the first time. Okay, and it gives you this information here as well, right? Saber means to know facts and information or knowing how to do something, whereas conocer means knowing a person, meeting a person, or being familiar with a place or a thing, for example. So I'm going to go here to the section and Ana is saying, Oye, Pablo, ¿no sabes tú or no conoces tú al profesor Vargas? So since this is referring to a person, I'm going to use the verb conocer. Okay, profesor in this case is masculine. So it tells me that I need to use al, right? A el profesor Vargas, this is a contraction. A and el together make al. So then Pablo tells us no, lo, because we're referencing the direct object pronoun, conozco. Okay, because we're still referring here to Profesor Vargas. So Profesor Vargas is replaced with the direct object pronoun, and then conozco is used because we're referring to a person. Bien? Okay, so these are just some different examples. You always have this option here to check your work. Okay, return to the question, and I'll keep going next. Okay. And look, it's telling me that this is incomplete, obviously, because I haven't done it. If you keep going down here to number 14, it gives you here this listening passage, so you're able to kind of go through. Remember, you don't have to complete it all in one sitting. You should just be working on it little by little. You can always do the save and exit. It's been saved, so I'm going to exit now. Okay, so those are the activities that we have due this Sunday. If you have any questions for me, please let me know and I will address them as soon as possible. Hasta luego.